go live. Welcome back to Critical Fail. This is episode number 5, where we're playing D&D again. Who knew? It only happens every week. I should make sure that I mute the actual video so that I don't hear it and you get reverb. But yeah, moving on from that, as always, I'm Jay, playing Ergo Huto, and we also have with us Zach.
Hi.
That's him. He's playing Jorah Dam, the cleric, who doesn't speak much, he just grunts. We got Drew.
I'm playing Ozzy Armus.
And then we got...
Tiefling.
Yeah, shithead Tiefling is correct. And then we got Derek, our lovely DM. He's the one up there.
And today I'll be taking the place of God.
That doesn't sound conceited at all. Before we hop into this, I just want to make a mention that, well, basically, we've got 3 weeks now left on the Draw What You Think Jeff Is or Isn't or Whatever art. Feel free to email at draken@gmail.com. And, yeah, we'll award the winner of... not necessarily accuracy, but, you know, whoever we think is, you know, funny or closest or whatever, you'll get to put your name or somebody else's name or whatever into the story, and we'll kill you.
Yeah, you can pick one that you want, or you can pick somebody that you hate, or you can pick something ridiculous so that I have to say it over and over again. That'll be great, won't it? So, yeah, no rules. Just like when one of my characters last season named himself Simon Cowell.
That happened. Yep. You can find it on the VODs, on Twitch or on YouTube. Anyway, without any further ado, let's do it, Derek.
After saving a family of people from a flaming house, you ducked into an alleyway with the lady from the apothecary. And we're fleeing up north towards the temple at the top of the mountain for your lives through the city filled with goats and rams who are trying to bite you. So we will pick up in the alleyway of you heading up. We can all just start with some stealth rolls.
Oh god.
All right.
Nice.
Oh, yes. I'm still drunk, right?
Well, this time I'm going to attribute it to your lack of night vision as you're ducking through the night streets. The two people with dark vision and the lady from the apothecary are having no problem navigating the dark alleyway. However, your ally Jorah Dam is less adept at navigating the inky darkness of the tight spaces. So he's bumping into things and making a little bit of noise. You come out onto a street. Across from you, you can see where the alleyway would connect to the other alleyway, but you're intersected by the main street itself. It has 2 rams on it, and they're just kind of trotting around, eating the grass on the side of the road. How do you want to navigate this?
I'm going to try to sneak up and tackle one of the rams.
Tackle. Cool. That's different. Give it a whirl. That's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Wow. Please roll for severity of your kick-ass roll.
Oh.
Well, that's not so bad. Yeah, okay, you slide tackle the one ram and you have it fully grappled onto the ground, and it startled the other ram so badly that it turned around and ran away. So you are now fully grappling one ram on the ground while you're holding it fast in the center of the street. Ergo Huto, Jor, do you want to chime in?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to Ozzy with the ram, and I'm gonna put my hand on the ram's head and say, "Be at peace, brother.
Okay.
Leave us."
Animal handling, please.
Holy shit.
Wow, very nice. It calms its body and realizes that it's not where it ought to be, and that it's better that it leaves peacefully from this situation. It's relaxed inside of your grip, Ozzy.
All right. I guess I can just let it go then.
Okay. It releases itself and it backs away from you a little bit, and it's just standing in the middle of the street.
All right, gonna head on across to the alley.
Okay.
We're heading toward.
Does everybody just follow that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing
So
it.
you follow up the rest of that alleyway, and it lets out right next to the main courtyard before the gates. Before the gates, you see that, behind the gates, you see that the paladins are lining the walls and stalking behind themselves or behind the iron gates. Because in the main courtyard itself, you see 4 sheep and 1 ram, but this is no regular ram. This is a ram about twice the size. You would probably consider it a dire ram, and it's wearing a full breastplate that you would recognize.
Maybe, is it the sheriff?
Is it the guy I poked?
You'd have to roll history to see if it's the sheriff, if you remember if that's his armor.
Alright. I'm gonna roll history.
That's the sheriff.
Hey guys, I think that's the sheriff.
I really hope we get paid.
Oh god, can you imagine him trying to count out coins now with the hooves that he's got? Take 3 times as long.
The ram does not see you yet.
Maybe we should
still
just
hidden.
sneak by, guys.
Yeah, I was gonna see if you guys wanted to try to skirt around them and see if there was another entrance.
Did you guys want to try and skirt around?
Yeah.
Okay. 3 of you successfully do that. However, Joradam, who has failed his stealth roll, bumps a piece of debris in the alleyway, which knocks something over, and it rolls down the hill really loud, and it echoes off the sides of the narrow alleyway. So all of the sheep and the giant dire ram turns towards your party to observe you. You see the dire ram turn to Ozzy, and turn to Jor, then turn slowly to the Apothec, and then turn slowly to Ergo, each time nodding its head.
It's counting us, guys.
I'm gonna yell out to the ram, "Quick, go get our gold! You have to pay us!"
I don't know if that's animal handling or persuasion, but we're gonna just give me a d20 roll, please. Nope. You're standing too close to the alleyway, so your shout just mixed with the ambient roar just kind of sounds like you're instigating and antagonizing it a little bit. It does not go over well. The sheep are starting to advance on you, and the ram has lowered his head. Ozzy, Jor?
Well, it's fighting time. I'm gonna try to tackle one of the sheep.
Okay. Going for a 2 for 2. Give me a roll for it. Not bad. You have successfully grappled one of the sheep on the ground.
Sheep is mine. You guys handle the
Sheep
rest.
You're spooning a sheep in the courtyard. Let's go with Ergo Huto.
I'm going to yell at the sheep and say, "This is not you! Remember your human selves!"
Okay, you play preacher in front of the courtyard of angry sheep.
Yep, pretty much.
Animal handling, please.
It's not great.
No, you are further antagonizing the polymorph citizens of Jackfall. They are not taking to it. In fact, I think you're making the situation worse.
Well, I tried.
Joradam. You did try.
I'm gonna use Sacred Flame on the sheriff.
I'm sorry, on who?
The sheriff. Ram.
Oh,
Big ram.
Yep.
yeah. You landed square in the middle of his forehead. Please roll for your damage.
8.
Wow. Okay, yeah. As he lowered his head to charge you, you shot him in the face with Sacred Flame, which disorientated him a little bit. He appears to not be able to see, but he's going to charge anyways. He goes straight past you and clambers into the side of the building. You hear it shake from its foundations. The sheep seem to be following suit, and 3 of them are charging your position while the other remains grappled. One of them gets at you. Ergo Huto, one of the sheep is very close to you and is going to attempt to hoof you, like rear back and be like, meh.
Great.
You will take 4 damage. It's got super sharp hooves. The other sheep that advances on you, Joradam. Jorah, do you know what your AC value is?
11.
Oh, it hits you too. The other sheep gets you, but only gets you for 1 damage. And the third sheep, comes over and knocks over the Apothic woman. She is prone and in dire situation. We will pick back up with Ozzy Armus and the tackled sheep.
Is there anything I can do to take the sheep out? Can I try to punch it in the head or something?
You definitely can.
Alright, I'm gonna try to punch it in the head.
Okay.
Yeah!
While spooning the sheep, you grab a handful of wool and straight up donkey punch it in the back of the head. The sheep's out. Would you like to spend the rest of your turn standing up?
Yes, I would.
Okay, consider yourself standing. We will go to Ergo Huto.
I'm gonna start walking back from the sheep that attacked me, and I'm gonna tell him, I know you didn't mean that, brother. Trust me, we do not want to kill you, but I will retaliate if you continue attacking.
You're so diplomatic.
Fuck. I have to be! This sucks. I wish I could just light it on fire. Are you kidding me? It's so much easier. Apparently it
Even
works
with
for Jor.
Even with your peaceful disposition, you have not slated the bloodlust in the sheep's eyes, and it appears as though your words fell flat on him. Or her. I guess it's a her, it's a sheep.
Fucking sheep.
Joradam.
I'm gonna try to hit the sheep that's attacking me with my quarterstaff.
Go. Very close to a 1. Swing and a miss. You swing your quarterstaff over the head of the sheep, where it was. The Apothic woman is going to do some spell stuff. Heck yeah. She casts Sleep on the sheep that attacked her, and it falls asleep in front of her. She's pretty happy about that, and she stands back up, and she's going to run. She's making a break for the wall where the gate is. So running just flat out past you all. The ram is going to try and pull his head out of the building and attack you. He only dislodges his head, and now he is majorly dizzy. He seems to be struggling of whether to target you or count you. So he's just kind of like... Of the 2 remaining sheep, the one that was attacking Joradam misses on his second attempt, blocked by the quarterstaff blow. The one that was attacking Ergo Huto. What's your AC value?
14.
Nice. It's a tie. We're going to go to tiebreaker. So you roll a d20, and the sheep will then roll a d20.
Sheep sudden death.
The sheep beats you, rears back, and attacks you again with its hooves, dealing 2 points of damage as it cuts into your thighs.
I love the sound effects, thank you. It makes it almost worth it.
Dedication. We will then pick up with Ozzy Armus and the unconscious sheep, standing atop the unconscious sheep.
Is the ram close enough for me to move over and engage?
Yes.
I'm gonna go try to kick it in the head.
I should say that it's sitting about face-to-face level with you. So
Yeah.
if you tried to kick it in the head, that would look spectacular. Very martial arts of you. But I just want to be aware of what you're trying to attempt.
Oh yeah.
How's your Muay Thai game? Good luck.
Here goes.
Not bad. You kick the ram in the head. But you will take a damage penalty because the ram's head is the thickest part of its skull. Please roll your damage.
Well, it's a melee attack. I'd
Yeah, it's just a melee attack.
4. Yeah.
Very nice. Okay. We will go to Ergo Huto.
Casting Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. You heal yourself. Da-da-da-da-da.
Fantastic.
Did you want to also do a move action, or are you good?
That's non-offensive, right?
Mhm.
Alright, I'm just gonna back up towards the way that the apothecary went, and I'm going to also string an arrow on my bow.
Okay. You string an arrow and back into the alleyway. The shadows are giving you partial concealment. We will go to Joradem.
I'm gonna use Sacred Flame on the sheep that's attacking me.
Yeah, you can do that. The third sheep bursts into flames and screams, bleats, I should say, wildly
How's
as
that go
it
again?
tosses around.
Alright.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Just had to make sure, you know?
I can't believe you made me do that.
Of course.
Please roll for your damage.
Oh shit.
You just gotta
That's-
click on where it says it.
Yeah,
There you
7.
Yeah, that sheep is toast. It's fully on fire and trying to gallop away, but you're pretty sure it's gonna die.
We're having lamb chops tonight, boys.
The lady that was from the apothecary, whose name you never asked, is making a break for the gate, but the guards are refusing to let her in. So she's like standing at the gate and, "You motherfuckers, let me in! And she goes to reach into her robes to pass the spices, or the pouch that she had, but realized that Ozzy Armis has them. He had taken them last episode. So she turns around to look at Ozzy, and she's like, "Oh shit, I'm not important enough for them to let me in right now." So she's just banging on the gates a whole bunch. The ram is going to try and steady itself and charge. It totally does not have its footing anymore. It's recounting you now. It's taking its turn to do that. And that will last until its next turn.
It's the concussive kick, man.
The final sheep that was approaching Ergo Huto in the alleyway doesn't have full visual on him, but is going to still attempt to confront him. And does not do so. You are hidden in the shadows of the alleyway, cannot see you, and is staring into the darkness. We will go to Ozzy Armis.
I guess I'm gonna try to kick this thing in the head again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. Oh.
Your second attempt to kick it in the head swung in front of his face this time, which did nothing for his counting. But also did not connect and therefore did not do points of damage. Did you want to do anything else?
Start moving toward the gate.
Okay. You turn a 180 and you start booking it back towards the gate where the apothic woman was. Ergo Huto, you're in the alleyway with your bow drawn.
I'm going to introduce the sheep to an arrow.
Okay. Not bad. You kebab it.
Well played. I like it.
Please roll for your damage. Very
Right.
nice. Instant kill. You shot it straight through the mouth as it bleeded, and the arrow went in and disappeared into the sheep, and it just tilts over sideways.
That's how
There
you do
you
it, boys. Painless.
You're not so sure about that. Your passive wisdom would make you still somewhat unsettled about this.
I gave him
Joradem.
warning. It's lawful.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay, you can do that.
Oh shit.
I'd go with
You
the first one.
successfully cure your wounds. Would you like to do anything else?
I will also head towards the gate.
Okay, you abandon your remaining party member in the alleyway as you head towards the gates. The ram sees the fleeing members of the party and is going to decide whether or not to go after Ergo Huto or the people at the gate. The people at the gate. He is going to attempt to charge.
He counted more of them.
Oh shit!
Oh, it doesn't matter who he was going for. Because he goes through Joradam and shoots him off sideways, then goes through Ozzy Armus and shoots them off sideways, and then hits the Apothic woman dead on and pins her to the gate. He is going to do 7 points of damage to Joradam. You are also prone and set aside. He does 6 points of damage to Ozzy Armus because he threw him also over to the other side, and he does... Oh, what? Seriously?
Yep.
1 point of damage to the lady at the gate.
I mean, he lost momentum on his way.
I guess he lost momentum on the way. And only did 1 point of damage to the lady at the gate. I guess she fit between the gate and the horns, so it only kind of squished her. Frick, that was good. We will pick up with Ozzy Armus. You are prone.
I'm gonna get up
You get up.
and ready my weapons.
Okay. You draw your short sword and your rapier. Unless you were saying your ranged weapon. I don't know.
No, yeah, my swords.
You have your swords drawn. You are ready. Ergo.
I gotta fire at the sheriff. I mean, boar.
Ram.
That's the one.
Holy shit.
I'm an unstoppable killing machine, apparently.
With its back turned and its hind turned towards you, you shot him straight in the ass.
I need some specifics. Did I hit a cheek or go straight into the hole?
No, hit a cheek.
Ah.
His left cheek.
If it was a 28, I probably would have gotten right in the hole, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bullseye.
Oh.
right. Yeah.
Brown eye, not bullseye.
Yeah. That's a 7 on damage.
Thank you very much. You're going to take a benefit to that a little bit. Okay. We will go to Joradam. You are prone.
I'm gonna stand up and use Sacred Flame on the ram.
You can do that. Not bad. You hit the ram with your Sacred Flame and roast his other butt cheek. He's partially on fire. 6 radiant damage. Alright. The ram is going to dislodge himself from hitting the gate. He's going to count you out and pick a target. He decides on Joradam, who just roasted his buttocks. And he's going to charge and hit you. He knocks you over, and you take 6 damage points as he bowled you over. Ozzy Armus.
I'm gonna slash at him with my rapier.
Okay. To no avail, your swords bounce off of his breastplate, which looks very strange on a dire ram. Very weird or very cool. You're not sure. Here go, Huto.
Damn it. Okay, Damn, okay, I'm out of spells, or at least that one. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
It's a bonus action, and for my regular action, arrow to the boar. Dire boar.
Ram.
Whatever. Ram. Boar. It's a pig. Let's be honest.
It does not hit him. His AC value is too high with the armor.
Okay.
But he is still continuing to be marked by your Hunter's Mark. Jordan.
I'm gonna use the health potion I got earlier.
Okay. Double
I
healed
forgot
up.
we had that.
You
Call.
lay prone on the ground drinking a health potion.
Prone on the ground seems to be your regular status. What's up with that?
Well, sometimes you just gotta lay there.
Lead with your strengths.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay. You spend your turn drinking a health potion on the ground. Did you want to stand up or are you comfy?
No, I'll stand up.
Okay. The ram is going to pick a target. And he is going to charge. He charges at Ergo Huto. But because he's an elf, he nimbly dodges out of the way. No problemo. The ram has now charged away from the party, but has his back turned as he charged back towards the alleyway. We will pick up with Ozzy Armus.
I'm gonna use second wind. Be a bonus action. Regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus my level.
Mhm.
So 1d10 plus 2. Oh yeah, that's what's up.
Wow.
That's my bonus action. So I will close with the ram and attack with both weapons.
Okay. You charge after the ram that had just tried to hit Ergo and missed, and you will be getting advantage on that attack, actually.
Huh.
I guess
Alright.
it doesn't matter.
It does not matter. Please roll all of your damages.
6 and 6.
Wow. He is exposed, and you carve up his back legs a little bit. The paladins are shouting at you from the gate, "Don't kill him! Don't kill him!" Ergo Huto, you had just dodged the ram's attack.
I'm going to chug that health potion that we got,
Okay.
and back towards the gate.
Okay. You flee. Heal up for as many points as the health potion was,
I
and
don't remember. You never told me. You just said it was a health potion.
you're at full health.
All right. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
You charge back towards the gate. So you will next round start at the very head of the gate. Jordan.
I'm gonna go towards the gate.
Okay. You're also going to just charge away and start your next turn at the gate. The ram is going to turn around. Aha. He is going to charge at Ozzy Armus. But Ozzy, you had the advantage because you had just attacked him, so he doesn't have a perfect line of sight on you because you were engaged in combat with him, so he grazes past you again, and you parry his blow like a bullfighter. So, good on you. And you will have your next turn.
Alright, I'm gonna put my swords back up and walk over and try to elbow him in the head.
Okay. I should note, passive wisdom, that he's a ram, so the horns are on the side of his head. Are you trying to, like, get in the front bit?
Oh yeah, just knock KO.
Okay, give it a whirl.
Ah,
Muay Thai
No.
game is weak.
He proves to you in an instant that rams' heads are quite hard, as your elbow ricochets off the bone matter and does no damage. Ergo Huto, you are at the gate.
I'm gonna tell the paladins, hey, you open the gate, let us in, and then close it behind us so that, we can all move on with the day.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Well, then we're gonna have to deal with this problem, and I don't see any way how, aside from to neutralize the threat.
Immobilize.
Neutralize.
with a net.
Immobilize.
Okay,
Peace be with you.
I'm a ranger. I'm going to turn back towards the sheriff, and I'm going to yell at him, "Snap out of this! This is your final warning! We will be forced to end you!"
Animal handling. Nope.
You are not one with the animals.
He is seeing
Apparently
and
not.
counting red.
Alright.
Joradam, you are also at the gate.
I'm gonna look at the apothecary and then look at the ram and say sleep.
Huh. She takes a moment to pause screaming at the guards and cussing him out and saying all manner of horrible things about his mother. She turns around and attempts to cast sleep. And nails it. She casts sleep on the ram and the sheriff goes down. He just goes, whoop. He's right
all
over.
that trouble, all she had to do was cast sleep.
She nods at you and then turns around and says, "Let them the fuck in." They open the gate up.
Alright, going in.
Stepping in.
Okay. The courtyard has changed since you saw it last. There are more paladins inside of it, and you see Dr. Sedaris outside. He's standing next to a very large pool of water. The colors inside of it seem to be light blue and kind of shimmering and moving of their own regard. He's throwing stuff inside of it. Next to it is a really large pile of buckets and vials and flasks, and he's waving you over.
Alright, well, we'll go on over to Dr. Sedaris then.
Okay, cool. He's like, "Hey, you have the stuff?
Yeah, I have the stuff.
Throw it in there."
Alright, or just that.
Okay. The pool changes color. It turns suddenly a shocked green color, and then back to purple, and then back to green, and then back to purple, and now appears to be going between the two of them. And he's like, "That's all I needed. Everybody, grab a bucket." As they're doing that, the paladins are now coming over, grabbing buckets and filling them full of water. The lady that you had talked to before is walking over, and she goes, "Ha! You're alive! You made it, and did the thing that I asked you to do. That was good. That was good. You did good. You want things? I promised you things.
Yep, I remember that.
Yep.
Yes. You were outside, and you use shoes. You all have shoes, except you are a tiefling. Do you have hooves or feet?
Feet.
Excellent. That is good. I have magic boots. Would you
How
like
many?
magic boots? 3
I'd like
pairs.
magic boots. That sounds about right.
They all do something different, so I'm not sure who to give to what.
What do they do?
Well, one of them are from the elves, so it's basically for sneaking about and being extra quiet. There are a second set which are geared towards being speedy and quick.
Is there a pair that's geared toward keeping you on your feet?
No, I charge
Jor.
I charge most people with handling that themselves.
What's the third one?
The boots of springing, they make you very light on your feet, and also make everything else on you super light, so you won't be encumbered carrying large burdens of weight.
I'll take
yeah.
the second pair.
I'll take the third pair.
Okay. Jor, add the elven kind boots of stealth. You have advantage checks on stealth checks for creeping and sneaking.
He definitely needs it.
Yeah.
Jay, you have the character. Ergo Huto, you have the boots of speed. You can activate them, and for 10 minutes a day, you can have double your movement speed. And Ozzy Armus, you have the boots of springing. You are no longer encumbered by weight of anything that you can carry with your physical person. It doesn't give you super strength, but it doesn't matter what you're carrying, you're not encumbered. And also, you can jump triple your own height.
That'll come in handy.
And she says, "That was good. That was very, very good. This seems to be working. This relationship is beneficial. And I know that, because I'm in charge here. So, would you also like more things?
I take you have another job for us?
Yes.
What kind of things? Gonna need,
Uh,
information beforehand.
Full disclosure, last time I turned around and went looking through the closets to find these, so I'm not sure yet. So, when you come back, I'll have made sure that it was good. She just stares at you.
Good enough for me.
I'm just
We
gonna
gotta
stare
stick
back.
around here to get paid anyway.
I like that you're looking in your camera, so it feels like you're looking at me. Was that a salutation of agreement from Ozzy Armas?
Yeah, we gotta stick around anyway.
Okay. You may take as much of the potion from the well as you would like to aid yourself on this next leg of the journey, and Dr. Sedaris will give you the complicated application technique for making sure that you can convert polymorphed citizens back into their normal states. I need you all to check on citizens outside of the city gates. Last time, or we were prepared, or learning to prepare ourselves for this event because it was reported from another village that this happened to, that citizens outside the walls were subject to a second separate wave of attack. So we need you to go to the farms and check on the people there to make sure that our most valued businesses are intact and safe. So if you could go do that while my paladins rally and herd my citizens, that would be good.
That's
You
gonna
may-
have to wait.
Why
I
is
haven't
that?
slept in over a day.
Oh. Huh.
These two assholes can go do it. I haven't slept though.
No, I need to meditate. With that being
Yeah.
said, I'm gonna sit down and start meditating.
Jesus.
Well, there's not much you can do in the night anyways. And I wouldn't send you out into the night, even though that's exactly what I did last time. You can recuperate in the temple if you'd like.
Okay.
We have temporary bunks set up
All
as
right.
a refugee camp.
I will definitely take you up on that. I'm about to fall over.
Okay, one of the paladins will help you with that. Did you want to take your friend with you?
No, he can stay here.
Okay. Well, I don't know if this is going to disturb you, Ergo, but one of the paladins just scoops his arm up underneath you and just picks you up like this and starts walking you to the
Nah,
temple.
I'm good. Perks of being an elf, I know what's happening, so I just let it happen.
Okay. And Jor, are you following along?
Yeah.
Okay. They lead you into a long hall with an exterior door directly to the courtyard, and they assign you 3 bunks that are right next to each other. So you can recuperate here.
All right. Which I will do.
Okay. So you guys just want to fast travel?
Yeah.
Okay. In the morning, you hear the paladin wake you up and said, "Time for work." Or to get to work. Don't sleep all day. It's bad for you. Then he walks away.
Waking me is bad for your health.
He grabs the hilt of his sword and turns around and looks at you. Be lucky we gave you shelter at all, demon child. And then walks away.
I'm gonna poke him with my quarterstaff.
Please roll for that.
Roll for poke.
In your groggy state, you attempt to stick your quarterstaff out to ensue justice after his quip, but it just bounced off of his leg armor as you sat up in bed. And he shoots you another look.
I'm gonna draw
This
my
goes-
bow
Oh.
and tell him he needs to apologize.
Please roll persuade. Oh, that's intimidate. Roll intimidate.
Very frightening.
Okay. Yeah. He's gonna take his mail gauntleted fist and just grab the arrow and break the head off. And then turn and walk away. He kept the arrow.
I'm gonna roll my eyes. All right, let's get to work.
You walk back out into the courtyard. There are less people here than before, and there are wagons coming in with bundles of sheep in nets being brought into the courtyard, and people with buckets approaching them. Dr. Sedaris is there again bright and early, and he waves you over again. He looks very, very tired.
All right.
You ready to go to work?
Yeah, we're ready to get this done.
Take some of the potion with you. Do you know how to use it?
Do we got to pour it on them or make it drink it?
Splash them on the face.
Gotcha.
Get it in their eyes or their mouth.
Can we administer it anally? Ergo prefers that method.
No.
Okay.
Okay,
Unless
I have a
you
question.
Get fluid into it.
He's raising his hand. I think he needs something.
He looks at you very tiredly and says, "Hands? Really?
I didn't want to interrupt.
Wise."
Can I put it on an arrow and then forcefully feed it to them from long range?
Can you shoot one of the citizens of my town?
I mean, when you put it like that, it sounds terrible.
No.
Okay,
That's
just,
clear enough.
you know, in case they attack me,
You can smell his breath when he says it to you. His face was that close to yours.
understood.
He looks very tired, and he just goes back to stirring the well. He's about to fall over. Next to the well, you see a large pile of buckets, vials made of glass with little cork stoppers on top, and flasks. People appear to be helping themselves to it, if you guys wanted to.
2 flasks,
them
2
up.
potions.
Add them to your inventory. I will consider them full of the stuff.
10 flasks, 10 potions.
10. Yeah, you're not encumbered. But your backpack is really full.
I'm just gonna call it flasks of anti-sheep.
You should say polymorph cure to be official, if you'd
Fine.
like. Jor?
I'll take 2 flasks and 2 potions.
Okay.
How much
Add
do
them to
these
your
weigh?
inventory. A full flask weighs about 4 pounds. The vials are negligible.
Okay.
And an emptied flask will weigh 1. Because
Okay.
they're like a cheap bladder, ironically.
How much do the boots weigh?
Hmm?
The boots we got, how much do they weigh? I guess
Oh,
it doesn't really matter, does it?
Drew's don't weigh anything. Yours weigh each of yours weighs 3 pounds.
Okay.
Thank you for calculating that.
Yep.
The lady that tasked you to the mission is nowhere to be found. So, you are free to do whatever. Ozzy?
All right, I guess we'll start. I want to look around and see if the sheriff has been cured, or if he's just kind of laying out in the courtyard outside the temple still.
You don't see him.
Preferably with an arrow not in his butt.
And the other one's singed.
Yeah, you don't see him around. That guy that sassed you earlier seems to have taken up charge.
All right, I guess
He's directing people.
guys ready to start looking for some farm animals on the farms?
Before we leave, I'm going to uncork one of the vials and splash it in the sassy mouth guy's face. And then just stare at him. What?
Yeah, roll for that.
Okay.
Roll for splash.
What should I roll?
Just roll a d20.
Alright. Alright.
Yeah, you nailed him.
Congratulations.
Does anything happen?
He takes a slow breath
Okay, I'm gonna.
and looks down at you because he's about a foot taller.
All right.
And let's see what he does. Oh, nothing.
Okay.
He just looks at you, just goes, ugh, and then ignores you.
As we're leaving, I'm going to say, I apologize. I just figured since these are anti-polymorph potions, this one would make you not a jackass. And then I'm gonna walk away.
Did you want to see if your quip lands? You can roll for it.
Yes, please. I do. I really do. Just another D20.
Yep.
Roll for quip.
God damn it.
Jesus.
He appears to have started doing something else because he's quite busy, and he just turned his back to you.
All right.
You guys struck out into the past the open gates.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you want to approach going to the destination that you wanted to?
I don't really know where there's a lot of farms. Are they all together? Are they spread out around the city?
They were all along that road that you took to get to the Hunter's Lodge.
Let's
All
go
right.
to the first house.
So you could go through the front gate, or you could also go along the aqueduct that you did before.
I say the gate.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. You wander through the streets as paladins everywhere and regular citizen folk are throwing nets on sheep and rams as they go around. It's all quite comical as they're being knocked over and herding sheep and family members into nets, corralling them into wagons, and then hauling them up to the temple. You pass unmolested through the front gates and are now on the main road. It's a cloudy day today. Overcast, kind of dark. You follow along the path that you recognize and will turn right to go towards the farms. The first farm access road you notice is to the left-hand side. Do you want to go to the first farm?
Yep.
Okay. You approach a large set of wooden gates. It's ajar. You can go through them. Don't. You go through them and see a bunch of people walking around, tending to animals. Everything appears to be quite normal here.
What kind of animals?
Cows.
Oh, okay.
Lots and lots and lots of cows. There's just people with hay and wagons, farmhands wandering about and doing farm things.
And cows aren't biting people.
well, as far as we
chewing
knew,
grass.
it's just sheep and rams, so... I'm just, I'm gonna tuck one of the vials back in to my jacket as I had pulled it out when we walked up, so I'm just gonna hide that.
Okay. You have one vial remaining and one empty vial in your inventory. Ozzy, Jor?
Well, I gotta go question a farmer.
Okay. There is a very official-looking man sitting on his porch sipping lemonade.
All right. Guess I'll ask him.
He's sitting in a rocking chair, wearing a white suit.
Is this about to get really racist?
He just looks you up and down, and then looks you all over, and then turns to Jor, says, "What can I help you with?"
Wow, it did just get
Yeah.
really racist.
Yeah, Jor, what can he help you with?
Drink.
Yes, sure. Help yourself to some lemonade.
I'll take some lemonade.
Okay. Yeah, there's an extra glass on the table, and he pours you one. So you're just coming here for a drink and a visit?
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say, drink.
Yeah, I'm sure you're fine.
Okay.
He's kind of looking at you expectantly. So, just out for a walk today?
I'm gonna whisper to Jor, ask him anything weird is going on.
Sheep.
No, son. We sell cows here. Definitely cows.
I'm gonna pat Jor on the back. Good job,
Pat, who on the back?
Jor.
Oh, okay.
Trying to encourage him.
Yeah. He looks worried for you.
Oh.
Would you like to buy a cow?
Mm.
Oh, okay. Would you like some more lemonade?
Yes.
Okay. He pours out another glass of lemonade. The container is now empty, and he reaches onto the table and grabs a large pipe and then lights it up and starts puffing away at it while looking at you quizzically.
All right, let's just go to the next farm.
Jor, Ergo?
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn around and start walking to the next farm.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a puff of the pipe and then follow.
Please roll for that. You're going to reach for his pipe and he pulls back. And then just hands it to you. And then you take a drag off the pipe. Please give me a Constitution roll. A Constitution save.
Oh God, no! Please, no!
Oh, yeah, you nailed it.
Okay.
You smoke like a champ. Take a huge lungful and just drain it. He nods at you and says, smoker, I see. Sorry, I should have offered you that first. You have a nice day, and you keep that. You wave as you leave the somewhat plantation owner-looking man and exit the gates out to the main farm roads. You hang a left down the main drag. The next access road to a farm is on the right-hand side. Do you take that one?
Yeah.
Okay. You approach a large iron gate. There are people working on the other side of it. They're all doing regular farm things.
No animal? Are there animals or just?
No, you passed through a couple of crop fields. One of them was wheat, and one of them was corn. So you presume that is his primary business. Sorry, I should say that as you're walking up the path.
I'm gonna ask the farmers, hey, have you guys seen any sheep or rams lately?
Hay? Is that a joke? And he looks over his shoulder to the hayfield. Are you giving me sass?
I'm gonna pull a vial out and hold it in my hand, uncork it. Just be ready. You know?
Okay. He's just standing there cross-armed. Can I help you?
Have you seen anything strange lately? Past couple of days.
Now that
Besides
you
us.
Oh, you undercut my joke. Now I'm disappointed. Anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all I got.
I'm gonna cork the vial and walk away.
Okay. He walks away too and just turns around, walks away.
All right, I guess we're gonna go back out to the road and hit the next farm.
Okay. You go back to the main road and hang a right and follow along until you find another access road on the left-hand side. Do you take this road?
Hell yeah!
Okay. You pass through orchards on either side of you on a main drag and approach a large wooden gate that is wide open. It's made out of large, tall wooden slats and sounds about 20 feet tall. The courtyard before you is abandoned, and all of the farm buildings are open-doored, including the main building. There are open doors.
Looks like nobody's here.
Can I do a wisdom check to see if it's been abandoned for a while or if this was a recent thing?
Give me a perception roll.
I don't see shit.
Okay, now roll your wisdom.
Ooh, first critical fail of the episode.
Where's
Please
that
roll
demon
severity. Oh, man, did you know that you're allergic to oranges?
I do now.
You do now, because in looking around, your eyes start to well up, and you're starting to squint, and then you start sneezing. Please give me a Constitution save. No, you start to sneeze, and your eyes are welling up, and the back of your throat feels itchy. Ergo Huto, Jor.
I'm gonna look around.
Okay, give me a perception roll. Okay, you see lots of footprints all over the place leading out of the gates, and a couple of sets of prints that you don't recognize. Oh, you would recognize them. You're a nature person. Yeah, there's bear prints mixed in here.
Oh. Hey, well, let's figure out where the bear went.
Okay,
Let's start following the tracks.
there's more than one.
I'm gonna start following one of the tracks.
Okay, they led from the gate to the main house.
Cool, going to the main house.
Okay, you guys following along?
Yep.
Okay. You have a slight reprieve from your allergic conditions inside of the house. You enter in on a foyer. I should have said that when you were in the courtyard, you noticed that the main residence was a tower. It's just one large tower built in a circle, and it led all the way straight up. It's quite tall. It's made of stone. You enter in on a triangle-shaped foyer, and there's also another set of open doors in front of you, leading to a central staircase in the center of the tower.
All right.
So,
Start making my way up the staircase.
okay. It leads to a second floor landing. The stairs also continue to ascend from here, but there are doors on 6 sides of this circular room you're in.
First on the left.
Okay. Just a second. The first door on the left is slightly ajar. You're not sure what it used to be because it's trashed. Completely trashed. There's some furniture, you're not sure, but things have been smashed. The walls have been clawed up. The drapes have been chewed. It is absolutely ruined. There's a door at the far end of the room also.
All right.
Do you enter the room?
I'm gonna slowly enter the room.
Okay. It smells like animal in here.
All right. Do I see any animals in here?
Give me a perception check. Oh, cool. You hear soft music coming from the next room, but it sounds awkward, like someone mashing keys on a piano.
Okay.
That's what your senses tell you.
Yeah.
But it's from the next room, from the open door at the end.
All right. Let's head towards that door.
Okay. It's a music room. Inside is a nice throw rug, a little fireplace, several very well-made instruments lining the walls. There are lutes and flutes and all type of woodwind and one piano in the center of the room. On the bench is a bear dressed in clothes and attempting to play the piano.
Is it dressed in men's clothes or women's clothes?
Men's clothes. It is bursting out of them.
So we
but
got
it's
us a
still
male
wrapped
bear.
around them.
That's good to know. Male bears are a little bit more docile than the female bears. I know this from my years in the wild.
Yes, you would. You also don't. It also doesn't see you over the lid of the piano. You only see the edge and the head of it, and it does not see you.
Or hear us over its racket.
Yeah, it's trying to play, but it can't.
Can I try and sneak up behind it?
It's facing you. You'd have to roll stealth.
All right.
Nope. You bump into one of the instruments, and it makes a noise, and the piano music stops.
I'm gonna back away slowly.
Okay. You back away out of the room. Let's see. He sniffs at the air, but does not smell you, because you smell like the woods.
Nice.
You are in the trashed room.
So, about the bear, you said it was playing the piano. Now, if the door's like here, is the bear like here playing the piano, and like I'd walk in through here, and like, could it see me over the piano if it was to look straight, or is the piano like taller and he'd have to like look over?
Just a moment.
Yeah, no worries. Take your time.
From what I can gather, the piano is facing us, so he can't see you because it's flipped up right now.
Right.
You are standing by the door. You are the X. The
Right.
little shape in the center of the room is the piano, and the X behind the piano is the bear.
Okay.
He could not see you over the lid.
Okay. So, I'm gonna get down on the ground and try and crawl towards him and try and get behind him.
Okay. Good shimmying. You slide across the floor and go underneath his legs at the bench and have made your way behind him. Ozzy, Jor, what are you doing?
I'm moving to the doorway, but staying on this side of it and pulling out 2 flasks.
Okay, one in each hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jor?
I'm gonna go stand by Ozzy.
Okay, you're standing and ready. Jor, you are standing behind the bear.
You mean Ergo?
Oh, Ergo, sorry.
I'm gonna pull out one of the flasks and then just smash it on the side of his face.
The music stops.
Please roll for that.
What should I roll?
A D20.
It can't be athletic?
Oh.
The music does stop, but this also stuns the bear man. He staggers sideways on the bench because he was not tensed up while trying to relax and play the piano gracefully. You caught it off guard. However, you smashed it on the side of the head, and it does not appear to be affecting the bear whatsoever. So it's going to turn around,
Crap.
and it's going to claw you in the chest area. You take 4 slashing damage as the bear turns around. You ruined its performance, and it claws you across the chest as it stands up on all fours and roars. And no, I cannot do a bear impression.
Damn, I was gonna ask.
Ozzy, you were standing and ready.
I'm gonna uncork both these things with my teeth and then run in and try to jam it down its throat while it's roaring.
Okay, the bear is standing up now, so a standing bear is about 9 feet tall.
I can jump really high, though.
You can jump really high.
It's a good thing you got those boots.
Please roll to attempt to jump on the bear with both the flasks and dump it in its face and eyes.
All
Hope you
right,
got good athletics.
that sucks.
These are the first time you're using the boots, and you didn't realize how strong your jumping prowess is, and you jumped straight over the bear and bounced off the back wall and landed on the ground on top of some instruments and knocked them off the racks. It wasn't graceful.
I
You're
tried.
not prone, but you made it. You went straight over the bear, and you are now standing behind Ergo Huto. Joradam.
Is the bear looking at me?
No, he's looking at Ergo. He's got his back to you.
Okay.
I got his attention. You're good.
I'll use Sacred Flame on it then.
This fucking guy, I tell you.
Please, roll for that.
He's Jor of the Cleansing Flame.
Yes.
No shit.
Yeah, you hit the bear square in the back with Sacred Flame. Nice. 8 radiant damage. It staggers slightly forward towards Ergo Huto. Ergo, the bear is staggering.
I'm gonna quickly jump up and try and have him drink a vial of. I'm just gonna uncork it.
Nope,
and just
you're out of
jump up
vials.
to it. No, I still have one.
Nope, you
I had 2.
used one on the paladin and you smashed the other one on the side of his face.
That was a flask.
Oh, you smashed a...
Yeah, just like bar fight style, man.
It's a big goddamn animal.
Just a big, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you uncork a flask and try to
Vial.
deficit...
Vial.
Vial.
Vial. And I'm gonna jump up and just try and dump it into his mouth.
Okay.
Oof.
Nope. The bear staggers straight past you as you do that, and is staggering towards Ozzy Armus. Ozzy Armus, the bear is staggering at you.
Oh, what happened to the flasks whenever I was jumping at him?
It's
Did I
still in your
lose them?
hands. You landed.
All right.
Some of the liquid spilled out of them, but not enough to really make any point.
All right. I'm gonna try to jam down his throat again.
All right, leaping jump.
Yep.
All right. Not bad. You jumped and sprayed it all over his face, but it gets in his eyes and not in his mouth. So you see him blinking and looking around, but because you guys have never seen how long it takes, you're not sure if it went in his eyes or not. So you land deftly next to the bear as it's looking around. Joradam.
It must not have worked. Use more. Definitely don't light it on fire.
I'll shoot it with my crossbow.
Okay. Please roll for it.
I'll have you know, Jeff is just staring at you like this right now.
Your crossbow shot goes wide as the bear staggers across the room, and you attempt to not shoot Ozzy Armus at the same time. The round lodges in the wall beyond the bear. The bear is now startled and disorientated, and cannot land any purchase on its swiping attempts. It's blinded because its eyes have turned back into human eyes, which are the wrong size for bear sockets. It's not pretty. He's losing fur and kind of changing back, but he has not changed back yet and is still quite large and very dangerous. We'll go to Ergo.
What happened to the vial? Was it still in my hand?
It's
or-
still in your hand, but now it's empty.
Okay, I'm gonna uncork the last flask I have and just jump up and attempt to dump it all over his face.
Okay. Very nice. You get a little bit of purchase on his fur before it goes away and just dump the flask all over his face. You only used about half of the flask this time, so you still got half
Alright.
one left, and the fur comes away in your hand in a clump, and you fall on your feet as the man staggers back flat onto his back and is shrinking into the form of a human. So now there is just a man who is naked from the waist down, laying on the floor of the music room.
Well, our job here is done.
Hi, what's your name?
He's out. He's definitely out.
Hello? Guess he doesn't want to talk. I liked him better when he was a bear. I'm just gonna leave the room.
Okay, you entered the trash room. You guys?
I guess we'll do the same.
Sorry, I didn't hear Jor. You leaving?
I'm gonna take a loot. from the room with me.
Okay. You take a masterwork lute. It's made out of cherry wood. You guys have now entered on the trashed room, unless you plan on going back to the center.
I'm gonna head back towards the center.
Yep.
Okay. You would have noticed that music room had a door that led to the stairwell, but it had been barricaded.
Okay.
Barricaded.
Yeah, I got it.
There are 4 other doors.
It was not ajar.
Yeah, I've restrained myself so much over not making those comments. Can I give a perception roll and see if I can, listen to see if I hear anything else that's ajar?
You were listening for bear.
Listening for any kind of beast.
Okay.
It's a favorite enemy, so I can do that.
Give me a perception roll. No, this chamber's kind of echoey. You do hear something, but you're not sure what it is, and it's above you.
Alright, I'm gonna head up.
Okay. You ascend to the 3rd floor. This appears to be the top floor, as the stairs do not continue upwards from here. There are still 6 doors. They're all closed.
I'm gonna walk up to the first one on the left and put my ear against it and listen.
You hear a bear.
Okay.
You very, very clearly hear a bear.
I'm gonna just open it like a little bit of a sliver. Just to
Okay.
slowly open it to see what I see inside.
Inside is a bedroom that is a horrific shade of the color yellow. Everything is yellow. The chest is yellow, the floor is yellow, the walls are painted yellow, and the curtains at the end of the room are yellow. And inside is a bear in a yellow dress.
Guys, it's a female bear. I might actually need help on this one.
It's quite large.
It's a big one.
Is it doing anything? Sitting, standing, playing?
It's just sauntering around the room, sniffing at the floor. It's doing that head thing. You know the head thing?
Okay, so I've got a plan. We'll send Ozzy first, and then Jor, you get down on all 4s, and I will launch myself off of your back and try to dump the flask into the bear's mouth. Huh?
Ozzy?
I'm gonna uncork a flask and just set it inside the room, and then back away.
Or that.
You slip a flask inside of the open part of the door, and then pull your hand out, and then just look at Ergohuto.
I'm gonna close the door really, really slowly, not to make any noise, and then I'm gonna, get down on the ground to, the seam on the bottom where the door would, rub against the floor, but, it's slightly above ground, and I'm gonna be like, drink the flask!
Animal handling?
Fuck!
Critical fail!
I like how he gets excited.
Fuck!
It's the name of the show!
It is! Oh, god damn it.
Please roll for the severity of your failure.
Before I hit enter, I just want to mention that, if you're following along in the drinking game, this is number 6. Just for this episode. Alright.
You closed the door harder than you thought. The bear knew that you were on the other side of the door, and have you ever done the thing where you're on the wrong side of a door from a cat, and a cat reaches through the door to try to get you with its claws?
Yep.
Yeah.
been there.
The bear punches a hole, widening a large enough space through the bottom of the door. It sticks its whole claw out and batters you because your face is there. And it clubs you in the head and smacks you against the hardwood floor.
I'm guessing that's my damage.
That's your damage. You take 4 damage as your head
Fuck.
bounces off the floor.
I knew we should have gone with the acrobatic play.
It's still swiping wildly at you. But it's just the arm sticking out from underneath the door.
Right.
Jor, you're the only one that hasn't done something. Do you want to do anything?
I'll use Cure Wounds on Ergo.
Okay.
I was really hoping you'd hit the paw with your stick.
You heal Ergo Huto. Ozzy.
I'm gonna back away from the door.
Okay.
And pull out 2 more flasks.
Okay. You pull out 2 more flasks. Ergo.
I'm gonna back away from the door, and then I'm gonna yell, "Drink the flask!"
Yeah, because I can't go horribly wrong again.
Right?
Yeah, animal handling. Hey, look at that. The bear stops for a second and is confused because it understood you and pulls its arm out and is now sticking its nose through and sniffing.
I'm gonna slowly move the vial to it, and then be like, "Here you
Wait,
go."
your vials are empty.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's a flask. Sorry. Yes, the half flask that I have. I'm gonna. Here you just. Here. Here. Drink it. Shit. Product placement. Drink it.
It's sniffing at it, but it's not licking it yet. Ozzy?
I'm gonna just toss the contents of one of my flasks at its face.
Okay. Please. It bounces off the bear's nose, and you see it shake and pull out, and now it's reared back with both of its claws and is now batting on the door with both hands. You see the door frame basically shift towards the hallway. Joradem.
I feel like we could have played that better.
I thought I had it.
I'm gonna back away from the door.
Okay.
Because the bear's gonna come through there.
You're in a circular room with a set of stairs in the middle. Where do you back away to? The stairs or just the other side of the room?
Yeah, towards the stairs.
Okay. You're standing at the head of the stairs. Ergo.
I'm gonna dump the other half vial onto an arrow and try to introduce the potion to its bloodstream via knee or arm.
Okay, you can do the thing with the arrow, but your only visible tract on the bear is if you looked through the hole at the bottom of the door.
I'm just gonna fire the arrow in.
Through the door?
Through the hole in the door. All blind.
Okay, you have to lay down on the floor to shoot your bow through the hole in the floor.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, please roll for it.
Voluntarily going prone.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, that's a nat 20.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful. Roll for your severity.
Oh.
Not bad. It lodges in the foot of the bear, and the bear goes down over sideways and does a strange reaction because you've never seen a bear pull its leg up to its chest and try to cradle it like, oh! It's rolling around on the floor,
Very Ella Griffin.
roaring. It's somewhat, but on its back.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's disabled, you would say, as it's roaring and tossing itself back and forth. Ozzy.
I think this bear used to be an adventurer.
Till it took a minute. Never mind. I'm
glad one person at least.
I got that.
Okay.
I'm gonna run in and just jump on the bear and start pouring out my other flask all over its face.
Yeah, okay, please roll for that.
All right. Yeah.
That's another nat 20.
2 in a row?
We are crushing it.
Beautiful. Okay, yeah, please roll for the severity of your critical success. You storm into the room, totally unsurprise the bear, and then just start pouring the flask all over its face, and it's like blah, 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 and starts turning back into a girl as it's rolling on the ground, and clumps of hair are falling off, and it's thrashing back and forth. That's happening. Jor, you saw all this happening. What did you do?
I'll go rejoin them by the entrance to the room.
Okay. You're standing next to Ergo Huto. Ergo, are you still laying on the ground? All cool,
Yeah, I'll just stand up though and kind of brush myself off.
Okay, you're still equipped with your bow.
Yeah, I'll slap it on my back.
Cool. Okay, you can now have full view of the sickly yellow bedroom. There's an additional door at the end of the room, and the bear woman on the ground is rolling around and shedding fur, but also is kind of groggy looking, and just kind of passes out, and then turns into a black-haired woman of human descent, laying on the floor.
I'm gonna walk over to that door and put my ear against it and listen.
Okay, give me a... No. Okay.
Here's deafening silence.
Nope. The opposite. Your ear gets banged when someone smashes their fist on the other side. You hear a woman shriek, "Get me the fuck out of here!"
How did the apothecary get here?
She's quick.
Yeah, someone's banging on the other side of the door. I'm locked in. Let me out.
I'm like, okay, give us a second to figure out this situation.
I
I'm gonna
want to
back
knock
away.
on Agman style.
Cool. Please roll for that.
Yeah! I have no Agman.
You hear her shriek as your foot connects with the door, and she was apparently right on the other side of that. So you hear her scream and go, "What the hell?"
There's a bear in
as your-
here. What do
as
you
your
expect?
Your foot bounces off the door unsuccessfully. Anybody else?
I'm gonna give Ergo one of my vials of flasks.
One vial and
Okay.
flask. All right.
Okay. Add those to your inventory. Ergo?
I'm going to open the door.
You can try.
Okay. Is it locked?
Oh, it's a D20 roll, please.
Yeah. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna try and kick it open.
Okay. Do a strength check.
Yeah.
Not bad. The door comes free. Apparently, it was wedged in place. It was not locked. Before you is a sickly pink bedroom. And there's a woman in a pink dress standing in front of you. She is of human descent and blonde. And she is standing before you, very expected looking, with her arms crossed, and said, "About time."
I'm gonna throw a vial at her.
You can do that. Please roll for it. The vial breaks across her forehead and soaks her face in the vibrant green and purple potion as it's absorbed into her skin.
Sorry, you surprised me.
She looks at you and then her eyes well up and she starts to cry.
I'm gonna close the door and say, I think I like animals better, and leave the room.
You hear her say, "Wait, no, you have to take me with you, and starts banging on the other side of the door.
I'm gonna keep walking.
Okay. Jor?
I'm gonna follow.
Okay. Ozzy?
I'm gonna respond on the other side of the door and just tell her, we can't. We're busy wrangling bears.
Oh, but you have to get me out of here. I have to go save my brother.
Ah,
Where's
crap.
your brother?
They took him. I have
the
two
bears?
brothers. No, the witch.
I'm gonna
Where?
stop and turn back around and go and open the door.
Okay, she's standing there, and she looks like She has her hands raised defensively, like she was ready for someone to throw something.
Why everyone should do that?
All right. Who took your brothers? Where are they? Details. Speak.
He went out to play in the fields, in the orchards, 3 nights ago. And someone came out in rags and started speaking to us. We thought it was just a vagrant. We were trying to be nice. We offered them money. They laughed. And I don't know, I fell asleep or something. But when I woke up, he was gone.
How old's your
And you've
brother?
been in here this whole time?
The same age as me. He's 25.
Just a youngin'.
But you have to help me. I have to go save him.
Yeah. No, you can stay here. We'll go save him.
No.
Will you shut the door, please?
I'm gonna consult with my cohorts. 1 sec. Then I'm gonna close the door.
She barrels past you. She's making her way through the room. The pink or the yellow room.
I'm gonna hit her with my bonking stick.
Please roll. You thwack her on the shoulder. She turns around and goes, "Hey! Were you raised in a barn?"
He was, yeah. Or brothel. I can't remember. I think he's drunk.
Ozzy, Ergo.
I'm gonna tell her that, look, if you want, we can help you look for your brother, but I have to warn you right out front that it could get dangerous, and we will try our best to save him, but if you're coming with us, it's just gonna make it harder. You have to be able to watch out for yourself. There's a very
considers
real
what-
possibility you could get hurt.
Roll persuasion. Okay. She seems to consider this for a moment, and then she turns to the yellow dresser, and she's looking through the drawers.
I'm gonna go up to her and offer her 2 potions and tell her this is anti-bear potion.
Do you offer her a vial or a flask?
2 vials.
Okay. And is that what happened? They're
They're all bears.
It's bear repellent.
Do you know who that is? Point to
My
the
s-
woman on the floor.
My sister.
Yeah, she was a bear a minute ago, and then we jammed these down her throat. Now she's not bear anymore.
Oh. I'm gonna steal some of her stuff because I hate her. So that's
I don't.
fine.
Please don't
She's
tell her that I shot her with an arrow.
She starts to laugh. Not a problem, she says. And she reaches into the bottom drawer and pulls out a full-size axe.
All right,
I'm gonna
I like her already.
I'm gonna notch an arrow and say, "Watch it."
Watch what? She says and turns around and storms out.
I'm gonna offer. I'm gonna hand over a flask and 2 vials to each of these guys, since they seem to be running low.
Okay.
All right.
You can hear her descending the stairs by herself.
I mean, she's going down. We've already been down. Didn't hear any more bears. She's got an axe. She'll be fine.
Yeah. What about her brother, though?
Oh, you hear her scream.
Ah, crap. I'm gonna run down the stairs.
Okay. In the frame of the door, you see, or one of the doors downstairs that was previously closed, you see a bear in what used to be a fine-made suit, but is now stretched to its maximum proportions and with buttons popped. No longer are there trousers, but they're ripped on the legs and kind of mangled and on him still, as he fills the frame of a full door and stands before her. She is directly in front of the bear, clutching an axe. And we will stop there for today.
Damn.
Good job, group. Good job. You managed not to die today. Very good job.
We lived yet another day.
You did, and you also dinged today. So please level your characters up to 3 before you start next week's encounters.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
So good job, everybody.
Fuck yeah, what do I get?
Shout out to everybody listening. Shout out to Jess playing games right here. Shout out to Cyvan for his patronage. And I remind everybody to please submit your Jeff drawings, because that would be awesome. Your show, Jay.
Yeah, so Derek just stole pretty much the entire outro, so
What are you going to do? I'm God.
do your Jeff drawings.
Sorry.
Make sure you send them to the email that's going to show up in the roll box right now. And yeah, got 2-3 weeks left for that. It's going to be fun. Anybody got anything they want to say before we're out? Cool.
No, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's been great. We'll see you next
Excellent.
week where we barbecue some more bear.
Everyone's a boar, don't you?
Bear.
Got pig on the mind.
Well,
You said it like 3 times. this
yeah,
week.
it's. We're out. Later.
Later.
Later.